Hello everyone, in this video I'm gonna show you how to create a workplace in Slack for your class. So let's begin. You will need to have your Slack account open, the application in your desktop. You also need the information of your class, and also you need your Outlook open or your staff account open. So let's begin. So once you open your Slack account and also you have downloaded the Slack application, you're gonna click in the plus icon. You can see it in the left side. So you're gonna click it, it says add workspaces. So I'm gonna click it, then you're gonna click create a new workspace. Once you click it, it's gonna take you to a new page, and then it says first enter your email. So in my case, I'm gonna type my LaGuardia staff account or LaGuardia staff email. As you can see over here, this is my LaGuardia staff email. Then I'm gonna click continue. And then it says that you are gonna receive a 6-digit code in your staff account. Once you receive it, you're gonna need to type it over here. So I'm just gonna wait until I can see it. There you go, I receive it. So I'm just gonna copy the code. Once I copy it, I go over here and I paste it. Then it says checking your code, you're gonna wait. And then because you already downloaded the Slack application in your desktop, it's gonna ask you if you wanna continue in the website or you wanna choose the application. I'm gonna click choose application. Then I select the Slack app, and then you're gonna wait, and there you go. It shows me the new workspace. Remember, the workspace is basically a new site where you can share information with your students. It can be files, videos, pictures, links, YouTube videos, anything. And you will need to create one workspace for every single class. So now here, it's gonna ask you to write some description and what is gonna be the name of this workspace. So I told you that you need to have the information already. So I'm gonna use this information, which is for HAF. This is one of the classes. I already have the number of the class and the 5-digit code. So I'm gonna copy. For the lab, I'm gonna copy the lab information. Then I'm going over here, then I paste it. If you wanna change the name with another information, it's totally up to you. I rather use this information because it's easier for me to identify which class is this workspace. Okay? If you wanna write, for example, engineering, you wanna write health science, it's totally up to you. Then you're gonna click next. And it says, before I click next, it says let anyone with an LaGuardia staff account get access to this workplace. You can just leave it like that. You don't want to change. You want to change it, you can just click the check icon. But in my case, I'm just gonna leave it like that. So everybody can have access to this workspace. I'm gonna click next. And then what is your team working on right now? I'm just gonna keep using the same information. You can change it, it's totally up to you. I'm gonna click next. Who do you email most about? Well, pretty much here you will need to write the email, LaGuardia emails of your students over here. If you don't have it right now, let's say, you can just skip this step. You have it, you can just start copying and pasting all your LaGuardia email students over here, one by one. Or the easiest way that I rather use all the time is get a shareable invite link. So you're gonna click it, and then it says copy. So you just go to your Outlook account, your staff account, and then you just send a new email to all your students, or you can share it on Blackboard. You have access to the class. It's totally up to you. But if you share the link, everybody with a link can have access. I'm just gonna skip the step because so far I don't have any students. Then skip a step as well. And then you already created that workspace for your class. I'm gonna click let's go, and there you go. You can see 3 different channels. Now, The channels in the workspace are totally different, so you need to identify the workspace is the one that it has control over the whole class. The channels is like something below the workspace. It has a different information for different topics you want to discuss. For example, you have general, you have another one over here that I use from my class information. Also, you have random. So every single channel you can just change it for different topics. For example, for general, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna click it over here, and then you are gonna open channel details. For general, I recommend you to go to settings, as you can see, and then posting permissions. I'm gonna click edit, and then I'm gonna select admins only, which is you. Allow threads? No, I'm not gonna allow threads because students can keep asking questions in the same announcement. However, I'd rather use a different channel for that. So remember, for announcements, just make sure that you have admins only, and then you uncheck the allow threads, and then you click save changes. Now, channel name, you're gonna click edit, and then you're gonna name announcements. Then save changes. Once you have it, make sure that you can see it something like this, unless you want to change in your own way, but this is my recommendation. Channel name, announcement, and posting permissions, only admins can post, only admin, only you. So you have the chance to post an announcement and everybody can see it. Now I'm gonna click the X, and remember I changed the name of the general channel to announcement channel. Now the following channels, that doesn't give you that permission to change it and just be you the admin. What you're gonna do is, for the second channel, you're gonna click open channel details. You're gonna go to settings, and as you can see, it doesn't let you change the settings to you be the admin. And you don't need to, because you already have announcement. What I'm gonna do is just change the name of the channel, which is gonna be help and support. I'm gonna click save changes, and here the students can ask questions and you can answer them. So it gives the students the permission to ask questions and you can answer them. However, in announcement, as I mentioned, they don't have permission to write anything. Now you have help and support and announcement. Now what about the third one? Where it says random, I'm gonna change it, open channel details, then I go to settings, as you remember, and then click channel name, edit. And in the following weeks, you will have a peer advisor. So that's why I'm gonna use this channel for the peer advisor, so he can have access, or she can have access to this channel and write information that I want to share with the students. You're gonna click save changes and then click X. And then I have my 3 different channels. Announcements, where you can share information with the students, you can share opportunities, you can share resources, but students cannot write anything over here, so you have totally control of this channel. Help and support it works in both ways. They can ask questions and you can answer them. So both can interact with each other. And peer advisor is the same thing. You can interact with the students, but in this case it's gonna be under the permission of the peer advisor. Now, something that I recommend you is to change your username. I'm gonna click over here. In the top right corner, you can see this icon. Here, there you go. And then you can see view profile. Oh, no, sorry, edit profile. And then in full name, in display name, what I usually do is just write SSN hyphen and my full name, so they can identify myself. they can identify who is the SSM. So as you can see, SSM, blue is the lacrosse habit. This is for my profile. And then I click Save Changes. And there you go. Every single time that you write something, they will know that the person who is writing is that student success mentor. And that's pretty much what you can do for the other classes.